some spaghettios, and the water kinda looks nice, not gonna lie. He could kidnap me any day of the week, chat. If he's gonna cook for me, come on now. You know what I'm saying, girls? It seems you were hit by something heavy before. You lost consciousness. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you. Someone has trapped you here! Kinky. Is that dog food? I think so. Can I play this on Twitch? I'm assuming I can. In games, players can easily die. Okay. Ugh. With a severe headache, you wake up in an unfamiliar place. As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you were hit by something heavy before. You lost consciousness. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you. Someone has trapped you here! Kinky. Is that dog food? I think so. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Let's investigate the surroundings first. Let me go towards the wall. The room is surrounded by 4 walls, without any windows. It's weirdly cleaned up, and no ashes or sand can be seen. What about the cell phone? No signal. I might be in a remote place or underground. Where to investigate next? What about the mattress? Can we go up for a bit? There's a mattress on the floor. The mattress feels really hard to lie on. What about the meal? Some spaghettios, and the water kinda looks nice, not gonna lie. He could kidnap me any day of the week, chat. If he's gonna cook for me, come on now. You know what I'm saying, girls? I mean, look at this, look at the size of that plate, come on now. I know, right? Snooki knows what I mean. It's so sweet. Even gave us the water and a spoon. A spoon's fork. I noticed he doesn't give me a knife because he doesn't want us to have like a weapon and stuff. He's smart like that. He's sweet. Also around the plastic fork. It's completely harmless. It's still warm. It feels like it was sent here not long ago. Where to investigate next? Let's go towards the door. You peek through the keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder, where am I? Where to investigate next? I think I did all of them, so you can go eat. What's the next move? Yell! No, that's dumb. That's a rookie mistake, okay? Obviously, we are in some sort of dungeon thingy. Knock over the meal. Listen, you can't hear anything. Any sound other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this room seems particularly good. Knock over the meal. Are you sure? Yes. You make the room messy and a dirty floor. So, I did notice that it was a bit of a germaphobe, chat. Yet the room really cleaned up. So, if you like put it all dirty, you might be like, yucky, the floor! What about sleep? You lay on the bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but I still fall asleep. I mean, it's the first time I get kidnapped, guys. I'm a bit nervous. I'm just a girl. I'm a bit nervous the first time I got kidnapped, okay? I mean... ... Oh, someone's inside. Nani? You open your eyes after hearing some noises. It's the boy! A tall man wearing a mask and squatting on the ground is looking at you with his head tilted. It looks like a nice guy. Surely he's not gonna harm me. I'll hide on the corner. I said, well, he looks extremely displeased. Extremely displeased. Oh, okay, he doesn't like the food is on the floor. Makes sense. Notice the mop and the bucket he brought with him? Who are you? Why did you abduct me? He stares to clean up, ignoring you. Ignoring your questions. After a while, the dirty room became clean. And he doesn't forget to spray alcohol everywhere to disinfect when he's done. Okay, he's a germaphobe. He's a germaphobe, makes sense. Day 2 morning. Let's go. The first day passed. You feel very hungry. There's no food or water sent in here since yesterday. Oh, it was like, oh yeah, you threw my shit on the floor? No food for you today. You're fasting. Sometimes hungry is a bit hungry. Sometimes when you're hungry, it was like hungry. Yeah, I don't know if it was like a typo from the game or it was like a joke that the devs make. Your stomach hurts. You can use your arms to press your stomach to relieve the pain. Oh, day 3. The third day passed. There's a chill in your limbs, and you can't muster any strength in your hands and feet. You need to replenish calories to maintain bodily functions, or else you'll faint. He's not giving me food? A week passed. You're lying on the beds in a daze, with only one breath left. In a trance, you hear the sounds of the heavy gates being opened, one by one. And then, it's the footsteps getting closer to you. You feel that your body is in the air. Seems like someone has picked you up. You think, it would be great if it isn't the police. What? It would be great if it's the police coming to rescue me? Okay, are you dumb? Girl, it's not the police. The possibilities make you fall asleep in peace. ... But you never wake up again. I died? Just like that? Bad and messy is unacceptable. Okay, we cannot be messy, girls. We cannot be messy. We cannot be messy. A severe headache, wake up in a familiar place. An investigation, yes. Gonna be a good girl. What's the next move? Sleep. Yeah. I'm just gonna sleep. You lay on the bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by the nervousness, but you still fall asleep. It's coming. You open your eyes after hearing some noises. It's our boy. A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. He remains silent, as if he's sizing up his prey. He points to the plates on the floor, like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Thinking that the strange man might have poisoned the meal, shake your head. Fuck. Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed.
You can't die.
I can't die? Arigato. Thank you, Nuki.
Not now.
What do you mean not now? Is he gonna kill me later on? He's so caring though. He's so caring. He's telling me not to die now. He slowly speaks with a deep and steady voice.
The freezer is full.
The freezer is full. What does that mean?
The freezer is full and there's no space for more.
Is he talking about the bodies? That's why we cannot die now.
7 days.
7 days. He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later.
Oh, okay. My theory, guys. But it's a game theory.
Just something
okay?
to marinate up here in the old noodle to think on.
The freezer has like the dead bodies in it. Okay? And he's like getting rid of the bodies that are inside the freezer.
If you die now, you'll rot.
Yeah. So it was right. I'm pretty sure he has bodies on there. Or some weird shit. What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? He nods and walks out. Not even a kiss, not even a goodbye, not even a hug. Jesus, guys. What the fuck? You can't just leave me here like this, please. Your curse can stop the door from closing. Day 1 night. Let's investigate the surroundings. Oh, got a croissant! Got food! Ooh la la! He's feeding me, guys. Meal. A bread and a bottle of water. A croissant. Door. I peek outside from the keyhole. You see the shadow of the man walking around. Seems to be busy with something. He's a busy guy. What is he doing? Doesn't matter. Sleep. Eep. Please try to improve your survival rates within 7 days. What is that supposed to mean? I'm surviving. I only got water this time. Empty plate. What the fuck? How do I save from here, Nuki? Oh, I can save here. Okay. You've played this game a lot, haven't you? Save. Okay. Interesting. You check the keyhole. You see something. You see that there is a vague figure at the end of the door. Observe quietly. Okay? Trust me, guys. I'm gonna be quiet now. Sense something wrong and realize what that is after narrowing your eyes. That is the artwork made of a human body, not a human being. What is that? Bah! Pookie, you're scaring me. You hear the door open. You slowly push the door, and there is not a trace of the strange man. First, you go into a room with a large freezer, sink, and an operating table. I like your mindset. Then you open the other heavy door. Oh, he likes collecting things. That's a cool hobby. The jars are all filled with specimens made from human body parts. Oh, he's an artist. It's like you're in an art museum. True. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as a material for a specimen artwork? I mean, what do you think, okay? You're thinking. You're seeing this scene. Fuck! Run away. Admire the artworks. I'm gonna admire the artworks, guys. You look around and admire his work with relish. Trust me, guys. Trust me. I'm not gonna be able to run away. I'm sure he's gonna catch me or some shit. Look for them for 15 minutes straight.
Interesting.
Oh, we like that. See? Bending over? What do you mean bending over, Delilah? We are not bending over. Hello? Where is your mind going? You hear a voice coming from the corner. It turns out to be the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. He was waiting for me to make a move. I liked them. They're so beautiful. The man goes silent, with his head tilted for a couple of seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel?
Don't you consider it cruel? Ooh. No, I feel nothing at all.
You're such a weirdo.
What do you mean? Am I the weirdo? You're the one kidnapping me, baka. Aren't you talking about yourself? True. Tell him. After you have a tour of his playroom, he locks you back in the small room you're in. You go to sleep to the end of the day. Easy, I think we made the right choice. Oh, my survival rate increases. Easy, fucking clap. Third night. My tummy is hurting though. Until noon you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered, you're already starving. You are waiting for him to bring dinner. What you get is not dinner. Instead, you hear the door open. Light shines through the cracks of the hallway door. Oh no. Like an intriguing invitation. Is he inviting me for what? You open the door, walk into the lights. You first arrive at the room, an operating table outside of the door. But this time the operating table is not empty. There's a defroster, human corpse on it. The man pops out something out of some... What is that? What's gonna happen, guys? He unties the iron chains from your feet and hands a surgical knife in his hand to you.
First,
Oh boy.
where do you think the first cut should be?
Oh, good question. Okay. His voice tone sounds cold. Like the kind of a teacher who gives students hard questions on purpose. Attack him with a surgical knife. Stab the corpse. I'm gonna stalk him. Let's see what happens. You turn around quickly and try to stab him with a surgical knife. Oh, he's holding me so tightly, guys. Holy shit. I seems to already know that you'll do that and holds down quickly. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. 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 I knew this was gonna happen.
Indeed pretending.
You were indeed pretending. It locks you back in the small room you were in. I think I'm gonna die. There is no such chance ever again after that. You can only eat the meal he sends every day and wait for the 7th day to come. Back to the rubber room. Bed end, smartass. Serve the coast, that's making happy, yeah. Maybe beautiful works always come with some sacrifices. Without hesitation, you stab the abdomen of the corpse with a knife. But due to the lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. And this is when he gets closer behind your back, holds your hand. So romantic! You're both holding the surgical knife like you are cutting cake together. With his hands, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. Oh, you can smell an ocean perfume on him. It's how close you are. It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of formalin. What is that? You can feel his warmth with your back, with his fingers are a little too cold. What the fuck are you playing this time, Sasudo? How can you see this? It's focusing on Wolfgang, don't judge me, okay? I play games that the viewers recommend me. We're having a moment, guys. It's focusing on cocking the curbs, and your hands keep moving. Your hand keeps moving under his lead. Okay. He could have killed you, or ignored you, but he didn't. He started to speculate on purpose. On the purpose of his behaviors. Why is he helping me, guys? Why is he touching my hands like that? Could it be that he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty in the process and understand him? Is it generating? What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? You think? After the epic creative time. It was epic creative time. It locks you up in the room again. Okay. You go to sleep to the end of the day. Okay. Okay. Day 4. You're becoming smaller. I sneeze too hard. Until noon you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. My tummy. You're already starving. Oh, what is that? Is it something in the... It's shining at the corner. Okay. Can we leave? Can we leave? Seems like the man, since he dropped it last night. You open the door with a key. I scared you. I'm sorry. Maybe I screamed a bit too hard, guys. I got excited. Is this playroom? Then you discover there are natural and even marks on the wall in the corner. You find a trap door. After pushing the trap door, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. It turns out that this is really an underground secret room, hidden layer by layer with a trapdoor. No wonder the sound isolation is so good. You walked up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. You push it hard. What catches your eyes is the interior of a cozy cabin. Oh, finish. Looks cozy. Looks really cozy. Do you guys notice there's some weird artwork, okay? This is kind of weird. But we don't see any human parts. Then you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed is the back of a bookcase. You look around and find there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin. Oh, he likes insects as well. He has autism. And there is also a reindeer hanging on the wall. He's just a silly guy, that's true. Then you walk into the living room. Is our boy. You see a young man with a handsome face and pale skin laying on the sofa. The ocean scents perfume and the faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. Why are you blushing? I think it's appropriate. It's him. It's the masked man who kidnapped you. But he's not wearing a mask at this time. He's sleeping. Has a ferocious expression. His neck is sweating. And he seems to be trembling. Oh, he's sick. Our boy is sick. At this time you decide to make him warm tea with ginger. Oh boy, we have two big options, guys. Take the opportunity to escape, or stay in and take care of him, okay? This is kinda hard to pick. What should we pick? Don't be a meanie, what is that supposed to mean? Stay. I'm gonna escape. Fuck that guy. If you don't run away now, then when? I'm gonna escape, yes, Wolfkin. You open the door and find a forest with heavy snow outside. Remember why you came here. You were traveling alone. In the evening, your car hit a deer on the forest road and then stalled. With no cell phone signal, in the deep mountains. You walked in the road for 30 minutes until it got dark. Then, you saw the lights of a cabin in the forest. And you decided to ask the occupants for help. That's when you witnessed that scene. You witnessed a man wearing a mask, dragging a corpse into the cabin, and, unfortunately, you were discovered by the man. You were in Wally, on the mountains road, but the man was more familiar with the terrain than you, and he quickly got in front of you and knocked you out. Then, when you open your eyes, you were in the ground secret room. But this time, the man fell ill on the couch. There's no one to stop you now. You cross the gates with the confidence, but after only take a few steps, a sharp pain hits your calf. Just now you realize that there are a lot of bear traps placed around the cabin. And it was difficult for you to identify them because you were covered with the snow. The unstoppable pain makes you fall towards the snow in front of you. Ah! As more bear traps are triggered, you are no longer you. You are an unrecognizable piece of flesh. The snow dyed even brighter red, and you can only wait for the Wolfkin, to eat you up your remains. Goddamn Wolfkin is gonna eat me up. Bad ending. Beware of the traps. Okay. The boy is a young man with a handsome face and pale skin lying on a sofa. The ocean scents perfume and the faint smell of a formalin emanates from his body. What is a formalin though? What is that? I really don't know what that is. It's him! He's the masked man who kidnapped you. But he's not wearing a mask this time. He's sleeping. Face has ferocious expression, his neck sweating, and he seems to be trembling. It looks like he's sick. At this time, you decide to... I'm gonna take care of my kidnapper, of course. You can't bear to leave him alone. So reach out and touch on his forehead. Wow, so hot. You try to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. The kitchen. Spotless clean. Oh, he cleans everything so well. So thoughtful. Let's go to the cabinet. Just needs a little love. You find some clean towels in the kitchen cabinet. I can soak the towel in ice and water and place it on his patient's forehead to cool him down. Exactly, girly. There are some ice cubes in it. This can cool down his body temperature, for sure. An investigation, yes. What about the living room? Oh, there's so much stuff. The sofa. I don't think it's good for a patient to sleep on the sofa. But you can't move him with your strength. He's a big boy. Where to investigate next? The photo frame. There's a photo frame on the shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of a judicial... What is that? Mental hospital? He's crazy. Where to investigate next? Shelf. Locked box. There is a box with a combination lock on the shelf. Oh. I don't know the code. What about the bookcase? Alien notice, gender male. 1980. Okay, maybe this is the code. $19.80. Fuck. We don't do puzzles here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the code. Just like he did them. Oh. Lots of beetles. Some butterflies. The workmanship of this specimen is exquisite. There's another date here. 2002. Let me try 2002. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. An investigation. Oh, wait. Yes. An investigation, yes. Return to the living room. Excess water soaked in ice water and place it on his forehead. Touching him. His ferocious expression gradually softened. Oh, he likes it. You once again notice his fair skin and long eyelashes and his slightly curly black hair. If you don't say he's a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. After a while, oh, he wakes up with a sense of your brewing coca and sit-ups to the couch. He's like, what the fuck? This girl is insane. He looks a little shocked. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what is going on.
Why are you doing this?
I want to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away. You're such a weirdo.
You're such a weirdo. Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? Can't help but bitch about him. Seems to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly from a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the coca you brewed for him. Oh, he thinks it's poison. Holy shit. Okay, boy, I just saved your life. What is that supposed to mean? Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi.
The Bloody Painter.
If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know how to call him now. After a brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in his living room. He sits on the sofa and crosses his legs, picks up the book and Start reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape.
Of course not. I would never.
There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
I know. You sit on the sofa. Soon a wave of sleepiness comes over you. I'm feeling yippy. Okay. There you fall asleep on the sofa in your living room. Not in the cold underground secret room. My survival rate increases! Day 5. You seem busy cleaning in and out of the house. Early in the morning. I'll come help you. After finish picking quickly, you pick up the rag and bucket and join the cleaning. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. You're just taking a cleaning wet rag, then wiping it on the cleaning cabin. Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
Must be cleaned like this 1 or 2 times a week, otherwise it's gonna be clear and clear of this. Though he doesn't talk much, his tone of voice gives me a gentle feeling. It don't make you as feel nervous. Save when you are in the kitchen, okay. Climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabins with your rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out from the... Yucky! Whoa! A cockroach! Kill it! You are so frightened. And you lose your balance. Oh no. You close your eyes. Close your eyes. What gets you is not the pain of falling to the ground, but the warm feeling. You open your eyes and find he's holding you. Like you're a princess. He catches you. With the same old cold expression on his face. K-drama moments. Exactly.
Are you alright?
Are you alright? Are you alright? I am now. Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks. I'm alright, I just saw a cockroach. Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. Oh, he's even more scared than I am. He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet you just whipped and says,
Don't come near here yet.
Oh, okay. He's gonna deal with a cockroach. What? Why?
It's dangerous.
What do you mean, dangerous? What is that supposed to mean, dangerous? Hello? You can't help but chuckle at the thought of a murder being in favor of cockroaches. This one is, though. Fine, whatever you say. Kidnapper. Man. The interaction just now makes you feel a little warmth from this cold murderer. Yeah, the murderer is kind of a cockroach, yeah, of course. At least you see more of his reactions and expressions. This is a rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. Somehow, you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. It was only clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and the prey who was trying to escape. But now, there's an extra layer of friendship, causing an interaction between you two have an indescribable sense of dissonance. I don't know what that word means. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road. The police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, people are already behind you looking out the window. With you.
Wait for a second.
Cops are outside, and then he walks out the door, stuck with the police officers.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, damn. Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Have you ever seen these people around here? The police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No, these people are the missing people around this area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Interesting. Can we check out your cabin? Please. Bitteschön.
Yes, come in.
Oh, just like that, okay. BP behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for the police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
Oof. The police officers enter the house and see you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
Oh. Awkward. Should we say anything, Chet? You greet the police officer with a smile and a nod. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photos in his hand, then he puts the photos back into his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. Okay. So we don't have anyone looking for us, okay? We don't have any friends. So next to the bookcase, after searching around, the police find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Ooh la la. Today, you still sleep on the couch in the living room. He set off in the cold basement. Nice. ... Half asleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. You notice the person seems to be very close to you. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. ... The man stretches out his hand and takes it back just as he's about to touch your hair. Okay. He turns around and leaves. You just touched my hair and left? What? You seem busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast he serves in front of you. There's a piece of toast, just right crispiness in a large round plate, and a poached egg on top of the toast. And a lettuce salad. I mean, that does sound good, guys. The plating looks delicious. It does. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery gives you a round plastic fork, no fancy features. Okay. It still doesn't trust me 100%. Give me like one of those plastic forks that don't do anything. You sit at the dinner table and start eating. Alice sits on the chair opposite you and flips through a book. My eyes are closing. It's okay, Jokyo. Thank you for stopping by. If you have to go to it, go to it. It's still snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfy. As long as you ignore the fact that you are in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing and comfy. Have a good night, Chukyo. Have fun with the psycho, I guess. I will. You look at him with full mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind. You decide to ask loudly, ask carefully. Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Sleep well, Chukyo. What is it? Pick up the book next to you.
Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
Also, what are you reading today?
The Truman Show.
The Truman Show? What is the book like?
The whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation. Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all.
That sounds awful.
But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater. Very ridiculous, right? I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me. If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
I mean, it's been quite peculiar and weird, but let's be excited.
Excited? Why?
They may be attracted by your charm and want to be killed by you.
Incomprehensible. But what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
Nice. Truman Show isn't a book, bro. True. I don't think they made a book of the Truman Show. Or did they? Maybe they did make a book. I know the Truman Show is a movie, a good one. But maybe they did make a book about it as well. Wolfkin? Ooh, what work are you gonna use me for? You ask bravely. Looks up at you for a moment.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first.
That's so creepy,
Your
guys.
eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they'll become rotten and sunken.
My eyes are beautiful.
So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them.
So thoughtful.
Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes.
That's not creepy at
You
all.
look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact.
Thanks for the compliment.
You're welcome.
Why did he say at first? Has his mind changed? Maybe. You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. You picked up the book next to you and started flipping through. It's a book about the possibilities of having a complementary opposite version of yourself. The parallel world. Is there a completely opposite version of you?
That book.
Hmm.
Let me think. Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
Wow, so dark, so edgy. Why a burgundy coat?
Because I like blue If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
It makes no sense. Let me save the game, just in case I fuck up, chat. Just in case I fucked up. I fuck up. How do I save? Save. About the potted plants. I saw many potted plants on the shelves in the living room. But why were they all
I've
withered?
tried my best. I don't know why they always die.
Okay, interesting. Day 6. It's noon time. Thank you for making breakfast for me today. Let me make lunch in return. He frowns at you with an expression like, "Are you out of your mind?" Don't worry. You said there are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get in and out normally. Even if I attack you with a knife, you can... So romantic, okay? We're making jokes at each other.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you.
Of course.
Don't try anything stupid.
I would never. Great. As for what to cook and the ingredients, well... a bad idea flashes through your heads. And curiosity makes you ask. Do you eat human flesh?
No, why would I do that? I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
Interesting. I thought you murderers all had some degree of cannibalism for some reason.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools? Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them. Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing.
Okay,
Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy.
Oh no, he's more refined, makes sense.
I wouldn't do anything unless necessary. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
I see. After hearing this, you decide to cook a human meat dish? Cook a common dish. Look at the ingredients. In the refrigerator, there are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder. Okay, I've decided. It's a sneeze. You turn to the oven and start to cook. The peep watches you for the entire process rather than worrying about you. Escaping is more worry about you blowing up the kitchen. Come on, it's delicious. Soon after, normal curry omelette rice was served. He stares at the omelette rice without saying a word. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? He starts to move after you finish the speaking. Takes a spoonful of omelette rice and puts it in his mouth. Oh. What do you think?
Surprisingly quite delicious.
Oh, I know. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
Oh. I can make you more if you like. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon. Day 6. Late at night.
Hey!
Yeah? You are woken up from your sleep by the man. His face is close to you, and his blue eyes are staring at you. What's wrong? Sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
We got to go? What do you mean?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside.
No.
It's snowing heavily outside now.
My Shayla.
I think it's time to leave now.
Okay. You have to leave?
Come with me or not. It's your choice.
Should we stay? Okay, I saved the game just in case I mess up. I'm gonna stay. Fuck him. He's gonna kill me. Probably. Let's see what happens. I want to stay and live a normal life.
I understand.
Good. His face moves closer to you. Just when he's about to touch you. He takes a piece of cloth and covers your mouth and nose hard. What? After struggling hard for 2 to 3 minutes, your consciousness gradually becomes blurred. When you open your eyes, you're back in the basement. You are tied to a chair and you can't move your body. You try to break free, but you fail. The rope is tied very firmly. You hear someone's footsteps getting closer to the door. The door opens. He walks in slowly, holding something behind his back. He moves closer to you until he's at your ear. You can hear his breathing and your own heartbeats. Close your eyes out of fear. You feel that he's scratching your skin softly. The back of a knife. And the cold metal stimulates your nerves. His palm is holding the back of your neck through his glove as if he is studying your face and thinking about where to cut it. Feel buzz inside you, tears filling your eyes. Unconsciously. Suddenly, he fiercely holds you up. The back of your neck forcing you to look him in the eyes. Oh boy. Slowly speaks with a soft tone in your ear.
If you stay here, you might reveal my information to the police.
I won't. I promise.
The risk of keeping you alive is too high. But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you will leave me one day eventually. I quite like you.
You do?
And if it's you, I would like to turn you into a work and put you somewhere I can see you every day. It's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought.
I think you are.
Don't worry. I'll saw your head off as material for artwork and visit you every day. Thank you for spending these few days with me.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
Ah! Red flower flows from your neck. Day 7. We died. Now you can neither feel or think. Everything becomes dark. Oh, it says. Your body and your skull are separated. He finds a new place after he takes your head and leaves the cabin. Carefully makes your head. You are smiling? Yes, I guess I'm into that. You are made into a beautiful but also creepy doll, and he visits you often. You become his favorite work. You are with him forever and ever, forever in the form of an art. Good end. Favorite work. Okay, let's go. Escape with him. Go with him. What do you want me to do? Onicha? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me what you prefer me to do. Stare at his eyes.
I prefer.
He hesitates to speak and looks away like he's thinking about something. Hold his hands! Your behavior makes me a little panic and he doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice his ears flushed and his unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer.
I ask again. After a moment of silence, he slowly speaks.
That you come with me.
He tries hard to look you in the eyes and speaks his thoughts.
We'll set off early tomorrow morning.
Okay. Day 7. Still alive. We got this.
Follow my footsteps.
Okay. You follow the shoe prints he leaves on the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you are walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! In the snow swamp, several policemen were lying in a bush to chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. Bang! A gunshot shots across the sky and you feel a pain in your left calf. You are shot. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. Run! You yell at him, but he approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. You feel the warmth on your foreheads. He kisses your foreheads. You feel the time freezes at this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. Then he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. You're later taken back to the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you're not lying. You don't reveal any necessary details though, since there is no relevant evidence to prove that you are an accomplice. The police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, 2 years passed. Now, you live in a cheap little apartment. You live an ordinary life as if nothing happened 2 years ago. Today is Halloween, and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations, but for you it's just another day at work. When you return to your apartment after getting off work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. But I closed the window, why is it open? You remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you're about to close the window, you find a gift left by someone on the table. The window's still a red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose. It's like a once-a-year greeting. Although it says nothing, The rose seems to tell everything. Although you have a certain similarities, you two people are from different worlds, after all. Perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. Good ending. Nice! We did it. Different worlds.